you see, there are so many people who have been asking me, so Patrick, how do I use the abacus? How do I add my hundreds of numbers, my thousands of numbers, my millions of numbers on the abacus? These things are just beats that I'm seeing. How can it add those huge numbers? So sometimes people wonder how we are able to do these things on the abacus. But in this video, I want us all to do this together and then get to understand the concept of the abacus and how you can just use it very simply to do your complex calculations, especially addition, subtraction, and multiplication, of which you will not have the need to use any technological tool like the calculator or your phone to do those calculations. Abacus is meant to just help kids to calculate their numbers very faster than normal mathematical addition and subtraction, and it's very interesting and very fun to learn. So without wasting my time, let's get into the lesson. So first of all, when you look at the abacus, you can see that they have a lot of rods and a lot of beads. Okay, so we have about 23 rods on the abacus. Okay, about 23 rods. The rods are the brown things you see. So we have about 23 rods. But now the question here is that how do we get to know that this is 1, this is 2, this is 10, this is 20, this is 100, 400, 1,000, 1 million? How do we know that? Now you can see that on the abacus, on this abacus, we have some red beads on the abacus. Now those red beads are called the pointers, and these pointers are the places where you can start counting your place value from. Okay, so in mathematics we have learned something called place value chart. That is in basic educational levels. We learn something called place value chart, where the teacher tells us we have the ones, the tens, hundreds, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, 1 million, then so forth and so on. The same thing applies on the abacus. So we bring that same concept on the abacus. Now the question now is, where is our ones, where is our tens, where is our hundreds, and where is our thousands? Remember, this is a concise lesson we are doing, and don't forget to follow, like, and share. So on this abacus we can start or we can start counting our ones from any of the red bead. Okay, we can start counting our ones from any of the red beads that we see right here. So I can decide to start from this red bead, or this one, or this, or this, or this, any of them. But because of uniformity, we usually and mostly start from the middle. Okay, we start from the middle mostly to make things very uniform and simple. So as usual, let's start from the middle. So we take the middle, so we call it the middle rod. That's how we call it, or the unit rod. This unit rod is called the ones. So on each rod, on this unit rod, the place value of all the numbers here are in ones. Then we move towards the left, not the right side, the left side, which is this side. We have the tens rod. Okay, so the beads here are all in the tens value. Then we come to the hundreds rods, this one. Okay, then we come to the thousands rods, then tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, then million. Okay, tens of millions, then hundreds of millions. Are you getting it? So it's very simple. So we have our ones here, let's write it there nicely. Then we have our tens, hundreds, tens of thousands, so that you can be able to understand, hundreds of thousand, then sorry, it just be thousand, then tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, then million. Are you getting it? So that is that. So with this one that we have learned, when I say 24, when we say 24, now you know that this 4 is ones and this one is tens. So we start pushing from the left. So we push our 20 on the tens row. This is our tens row. So 20. Then we push our 4 on the ones. 4. We have our 24. You see it? So when I say 456, 456, the 6 is ones, the 5 is tens, and the 4 is hundreds. So we push our 4 on the hundreds row, which is one, tens, hundreds. So 4 comes here. Then 5 on the tens rod. So on the tens rod, this upper bead is a 5, which is 50. Okay. Then 450. Then we push our 6 on the ones rod. So 450. Then 6. So we have our 456. Are you getting it? Very simple concept. So let's try this quite complicated number. Let's use 5,682,986. So let's identify this number on the abacus. 5,682,000. So we see our 6 to be ones, 8 to be tens, 9 to be hundreds, 2 to be thousands, 8 to be tens of thousands, then 100, the 6 will be hundreds of thousands, then the 5 will be million. Are you getting it? Very simple. So now let's identify them on the abacus. So we start from the left. So this is our million. Let's count and verify. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, a million. You see it? So we have our 5 million. Then we come to the 680, 800, they come here, 2,000, 9. Are you following? 986. So we have 5,682,986. Wait, that's interesting. Very simple. So this is where I'm going to end it in this video, and I hope to bring more explanations and more videos on this. If you have any question, feel free to drop it in the comment section. I love you all. See you another time.